Hey guys, I'm out here trying to get some things together before we have our rain. Now, it's supposed to start raining at 5:15, and it's supposed to rain for a very long time. So, I'm trying to maximize my time and get the rain. So, I'm trying. First, I was going to just come out here and kind of clean up, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and think about what I can plant. So I'm in my greenhouse and I'm checking on these bush beans that we planted over the weekend. I see one here, looks like it's germinating, so that means the rest of them may not be far behind. So these are like a warmer crop, and I wasn't going to put those out for the next 2 weeks anyway, but if they get too long, I'll take them out of here and I'll put them here for more sunlight. If they still get too long, I'll put them on one of the shelves. I also have this corn down here. Let's see. None of this corn has germinated, so before I go in, I'll put some water in the bottom of that, and then I'll come back and check on it. Now, these tomatoes, most of them are the small bushy kind. When they get big enough, I'll put them in their permanent pot, and then that's where they'll stay. And then the melons, they're already in kind of like big containers already. I won't do much up potting to these until it's time to put them outside, and you see they're not germinated yet either. Oh wait, I see a seed that's out, and I hope it's not dead, but it's right here. One of these halo melons. I'm just going to push it back in and cover it up. And that soil is still nice and wet. So, this is what I decided to do. So, y'all know I got an additional leaf vertical planter here from Greenstalk yesterday. And I had enough time last night to fill it with soil. So what I'm going to do is I have these jade beans here that doesn't mind the cool too much. And this soil isn't cold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the top so that I can keep track of what I'm doing. I'm going to put 3 of these jade beans in each of the 6 containers for the top. So that's 18 times whatever that is. And then I have these derby beans. They have kind of like a different growth habit. I'll do these in the next 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'll do the middle 3. The middle 3 with jade, the next 3 with derby. I'll leave the top empty for now until I decide what I'm going to do. And I'll leave the bottom empty till I'll decide what I'll do down there. So one of them grows straight. Oh, these are the ones that go straight. So I'm going to put these at the bottom. The ones that kind of hang a little bit, they'll do the first 3. 1, 2, 3, the middle 3. And then these will do the next 3. When I get that all planted up, I'll come back and talk about the next thing. So Mr. Wright is continuing with the planting. And he's doing the, which one of these? He's doing the jade beans. He's doing them about 1 inch apart. And we're putting 3 in each of these containers. So, this is what they look like, the jade beans. And we're doing them on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th components of this tower. Okay, so our next bean is the derby bean, and since these grow straight up, we're gonna put these on the next ones.
The last 3.
So this is the jade. This is the jade bean. We're not doing jade. We're doing derby now. We're doing the derby bean down at the bottom. And let's see. This is what the derby bean looks like. They look exactly alike. So we decided to go ahead and do the top layer with these jade beans also, since they grow straight up. So the next thing we are going to try is this Celtuce. Now, this Celtuce is supposed to be like a no-waste plant. You can eat the leaves on sandwiches, and then you cut the inside up, and they say it tastes like celery. So we can get the taste of celery for salads, like chicken salads or salads, and we can use the leaf part as a saute or in a fresh sandwich. So that will be interesting. So Mr. Wright is fertilizing this container. He put some 10-10-10 fertilizer on top, and now he's going to add some blood meal, because and some worm castings right on the top, and then we're going to mix it in, and then we're going to plant these just how we do regular lettuce. And this is a spring crop or a fall crop. It likes to cool. It bolts in the coat, so hopefully we'll get it up and going before it gets too hot, and if it gets hot quickly, we'll move it into some shade.
Yeah, I told us the girl's gonna.
This is what the Celtuce seed looks like, just like your typical lettuce seed, small. So we're going to do maybe 6 of them, and hopefully they'll all germinate. So we got our lettuce seeds all packed in. We just like surface sold them on both sides and patting them in for soil contact. And we're going to leave it up here on the table until after it rains and after they germinate. Then we'll find a nice sunny spot out in the yard to put them. So while we wait for the rain, it looks like everything in here is coming along nicely. In this one, and finally some germination on top of this black tower. I still haven't planted the other 3, so I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to put in those. All right, this green stalk is coming along nicely while we wait for the rain. Yeah, everything in here looks nice, and it's either cabbage, Brussels sprouts, or broccoli in this one. And I'll know once the leaves come up. I'll know once they get a little bit more developed. Okay, our next green stalk. This is just a pre-rain update. I do have something coming up right here on the top tiers. A few of them. Germination on a few of them. Looks pretty good. The second tier, I have some germination. I'm pleased about that. I have germination on the third tier. I think that's the purple kale. I'm not really sure. I have to wait for it to come up, or I'll go back and look at some of the other videos, but I'll be able to tell once the leaves develop. So it looks like in this one, everything, all the seeds in most pockets have already begun to germinate. And I'm happy to see that. We'll see what happens after we get this nice rain today. It's kind of cloudy up there, so it's coming. And Mr. Wright is just chopping up some soil over here, mixing in some soil. We're going to plant some ginger. He's getting that ready. And then this is the main one with the collard greens. Looks like, let's see. Well, that looks okay. It might be okay. I'm going to leave it. But this one is doing good. Look at the growth on these. And they've grown a lot since I've decided to just go ahead and plant directly in here. Much better growth than I was getting before. So they look pretty good. We'll see what happens after the rain. Okay. Mr. Wright is he's sprucing up this container right here with some 10-10-10 all-purpose fertilizer, just a little bit. We're going to be planting some ginger in here, and he's also going to put some blood meal and worm castings in also. The last thing I had planted in here was some green beans, so there may already be some nitrogen fixed in the soil from the green bean roots. So hopefully I will have some ginger, lots of ginger. I'm not really that fond of ginger all the time, but my Aunt Thomasine is, and I think my Uncle Donald may be also, so they will get the benefit of this. Uncle Donald will also get the benefit of this cabbage. That's why I planted 4 tiers of this cabbage in here. And he also gave me some, I think that was early Jersey cabbage. And that's what I have planted in this container, that container, and in his bed. So hopefully those will come up soon, and I'll be taking him some of that as well. So we're going to plant ginger, and as you know, ginger grows out of the little nodes on the side. So right here, if you look closely, we do have some growth. Ginger is ready to grow. So we're going to go ahead and put it lightly on top of our soil like that. And so with ginger, you don't have to bury it deeply. You just sprinkle it lightly, like right on top of the I guess these, whatever you call them. Yeah, we just cover them very lightly. And then like the other things that we planted today, we just gonna leave it out for the rain to go ahead and get it going. So it looks like an now terracotta colored stackable here. We have some germination of our carrots. I think we put carrots, spinach, and something else in here. And they're coming up. They're starting to come up also. And then so our collards. So we have one there, one there. It looks like it's not happy right now. One here that doesn't look so happy, but the rest of them look okay. One there and one there. So after the rain, hopefully these things will spruce up. And so that's it. So basically, our next project, once that corn germinates really nicely, we're gonna put it in this bed. The inside of this gate is where we had put tomatoes at in the past. This time we're gonna put corn in here, and we're gonna do this is 3 feet by 9 feet. So we should be able to get about 100 ears of corn in here, but we're only going to put, germinating 7. So once those come up, I'm going to hit and take a chance and put them out here, because you know, corn is just grass and it grows fast. So after the corn, that set of corn, particular corn grows, we'll take it out and plant another one, but not until I dig up till the other one is past pollination, because I don't want to do that with my heirloom seeds. And then I'm looking down here at our recently planted grapevine. It looks like we have 2 clusters of grapes growing now, but I'm not gonna let them stay. I'm going to pick them off. So that's our update for today. This is all we can do because it's about to rain. I thank God for the rain. But just a quick check on the inside. Just still one basil. Just one basil here sprouted out of all of the herb gardens. I still have roots on my sweet potato. One plant. So I'm looking forward to the sprouts from that. I don't have any germination on the loofahs yet. And then everything else up here, the tomatoes and the peppers, ground cherries, and eggplant all look good. So any comments, suggestions, or concerns, let me know.